Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I needed to make this video. I forgot to make this video, but I needed to respond to a video that, Divisive G made a couple of days ago. Basically, caping for Serena Williams, white trash, white supremacist, scrub husband. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Anybody and any woman that listened to Cynthia G and believed the bullshit that come out her mouth, something is seriously wrong with you. And at the end of the day, you falling for a trap. Cynthia G is miserable. She's bitter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because she ain't a keeper. She don't know how to keep a man. Keep in mind, y'all listen to a woman that tell y'all how to, disrespect black men and sit up there and, I mean, for real, that sit up there and basically coerce black women into being disrespectful towards black men. Look, and I want to say something to you black women. Nobody is asking y'all to stay barefoot and pregnant. We know things is different now, but at the end of the day, when y'all start hollering that bullshit, oh, the reason why I don't got a black man, or the reason why I'm by myself, and it's because black men are fearful of strong black women, and they're envious, and they're fearful of me being more successful. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. That's the biggest crock of shit ever. See, the thing is with a lot of black women, they feel like being strong is demeaning and undermining their significant other. And first of all, if a black man is contributing and he's going out there busting his ass trying to help and trying to keep money in both y'all pockets and trying to maintain the household, keep y'all living a certain type of life, then it shouldn't be a problem. So what? You make more money than him. Okay, but do you have to constantly remind him and use that as a mean to try to question his manhood and destroy his manhood and treat him like he's less of a man? See, a lot of black women love to holler that bullshit. Strong doesn't make you demeaning somebody else. Okay, and I think y'all get that definition misconstrued a lot of times. But then again, that's what happens when you listen to people that are full of shit and are hypocrites within their own right. But let's get to the video that Divisive G put out. She put out a video saying, and it was titled "The Real Reason Why Black Men Have an Issue with Serena's Husband." Of course, once again, she's sitting up speaking as if she know all black men and how they think. And like I said, that lady is really delusional. And I'm not worried about none of her cronies or any of her buddies. Because one dude said in the comment section that Nyla or Taz may get mad at me. Like I give a fuck what they gonna do. It's not like they can beat my ass. It's not like what they gonna do, make a video talking shit about me? Saying I'm this, saying I'm that, like that's really gonna bother me? Who haven't made a video talking about me? And plus, like I said, hey, I could use the publicity. Because at the end of the day, somebody will come on my channel. Of course, I'll get a couple of cornball chicks talking shit. But then when they really see where my heart is and see that I really care about black women and care about the black community, they'll join. They'll sign up and they'll listen. And then they'll really start to see through that bullshit that people like Cynthia G and a couple of her other cronies be talking, like I said. But let's get back to Serena's scrub of a husband. Now, as you know, she married to some white dude. Alexis, whatever his name is. Now, keep in mind, he helped start that racist media outlet, Reddit, where people can post all kind of articles talking about, well, just basically anybody. But most of those articles are white people talking shit about black people in a cowardly fashion that they usually portray themselves. They only can talk shit on the internet, and usually they don't never show their face. And if they show their face, they're in some hick town and they not gonna come nowhere near where you live at. You know, none of these, I don't be worried about that shit no more, because none of these dudes gonna pull up, you know, real talk. So I'm past that. But she sat up there and had the audacity to say that black man is jealous because he put something on social media saying he providing for his wife and his daughter. Well, first of all, how are you providing when Serena is the primary breadwinner? Serena is worth anywhere from 150 to almost $200 million, you know, whatever, because, you know, various reports have how much she could be worth, but she's worth over $100 million. He's worth, at best, from what they say, $6 million. So she's the breadwinner. Now, here's the funny thing. I guarantee you, if Alexis was black, they would be calling him a scrub and calling him a leech and all this kind of stuff. And then, like I said, of course, you can't have it, you know, both ways, you know, with black women. On one hand, they worried about who black man is, you know, procreating with, and they demean black men, you know, at the drop of a dime and say we weak and we all this kind of stuff. But then if they with somebody, then all of a sudden it's an upgrade. And then if we call them out, then they talking about, oh, you're hating, she's happy and all this type of shit. But they don't want us to say nothing. You know, just like I said before, when Gabrielle Centibee was talking about she engaged to her psychopath looking white fiance, and I made a response video saying, hey, ain't nobody studying her. Like I said before, he could have her. There's plenty of black women that'll take us. But like I said, of course, you had these simple-minded black women all in their feelings talking about, well, why are you demeaning her? She's happy. Well, here's the thing. Why do you care when a black man is with a non-black woman? Maybe he happy. Maybe he happy. You ever thought about that? But like I said, it's just always this double standard. So, but let's talk about Serena's, let's talk about her coward ass husband. Now, keep in mind, people was making jokes saying, oh, well, black man said that she looked like a man and all that kind of stuff. Now, I never said that. I never said that. And if somebody said that that happened to be a brother, shame on you. We all know Serena is not a damn man. Okay? We all know that. And so just stop it. You know, keep in mind, one of her sisters got killed. Okay? Remember that. It's not cool. In Compton. Okay? Stop it. That's not cool. But what about how a few years ago they had those racist articles where she was called a monkey and they made fun of her having these cartoon characters of her throwing a temper tantrum? Well, her coward ass husband didn't say shit. And where was all these black women calling him out? You know, the same ones that love to say, oh, we don't defend them and we're not loyal to them. Okay, like I said, where was y'all at calling his white ass out? It took him like months to say something. And then when he said something, he barely said anything. Oh, that wasn't cool. But that's supposed to be your wife. If somebody had disrespected my wife like that, I would send them a message saying, when I see you, it's going to be problems. Okay? You had black women sitting up there on a regular basis. You have them always hollering about making these videos. Oh, black men, they're not supportive of black women, which that's a damn lie. And then she says that black men worship non-black women. Well, what was Cynthia G doing on that video? She was worshiping his white ass. And you have black women worshiping him, but they are the same ones that had the audacity to say, "Go, black men, they worship white women." Well, what do you think he was doing with him? You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocrisy that's dripping? You know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy fumes. You know what I'm saying? That's circling Cynthia G and the cronies that follow her, those hypocritical black women. And I'm not talking about all sisters, okay? So don't coming on here calling yourself coming for me. I'm not talking about all black women. I'm talking about the hypocritical black women. I'm just going to tell you like this. If some of y'all don't want us and y'all want to be with the other instead of the brother, by all means, take your ass over there. But don't come back when it don't work out. Don't come back to us when it don't work out, when they mistreat y'all. When you see the grass ain't greener on the other side. You know they just had a white boy in North Carolina who killed the lady in front of her kids. You know, so the grass ain't always greener on the other side. But yeah, like I said, Serena's coward ass husband didn't say shit. He went months without saying anything. Guess who was defending Serena? Us. Me. Some of my LDBC brothers. Did we get any thanks? Because see, here's the thing. Like I said, out of any group of men that's targeted by society is black men. Nobody is targeted and disrespected more than black men. And like I said, I'm not against the sisters. I love my black sisters. I have me a black queen. Okay. I have me a black queen that I cherish deeply. Okay. But at the end of the day, I don't like the hypocrisy and the division that's getting spread by some of these black feminist YouTube channels, because they are contributing to the problem, which is trying to depict black men in a negative manner. But like I said, it's funny. Black men are, you know, they try to hold black men to certain standards, but at the same time, they don't want black men to have standards. You know, and I'm saying this to my black brothers, I want y'all to love yourselves and value yourselves. For real. And I don't want y'all to be anti-black woman, because we got enough of that. You know what I'm saying? If you meet or talk to a black woman that's anti-black man, fuck her. And you don't have to be nice about it neither. And I'm saying this to all you black chicks that's against black men and be talking that bullshit and follow you know, hypocrites like Cynthia G. Fuck y'all with the middle finger. And I ain't being nice about it. Why should I? Why should I be nice about it when y'all constantly disrespecting us on a regular basis, but y'all won't respect? So I'm just saying, nobody is jealous of Serena's scrub, you know, white husband. Because I done seen plenty of black men that cherish they black women and say they do it for they family, but they get no props, because that's the thing. When you have somebody that's pushing a certain agenda, it's going to be, they're going to push propaganda to make it look like they know what they're talking about. They're going to come up with certain stories that try to solidify what they're talking about, but they don't talk about all the stories. And they don't tell it from both perspectives. And I try to tell this to black women too. I'm not against y'all. But at the end of the day, if you want respect, you got to give respect. You can't be a taker and never a giver. And I see that a lot. But nevertheless, I just wanted to put that out there on some real shit. Ain't nobody studying Serena or her white husband. Ain't nobody jealous of Serena and her white husband. For what? Because like I said before, I keep telling y'all black women, y'all keep listening to people like Cynthia G. Y'all gonna wake up 60 years old and you ain't gonna have nobody laying in the bed beside you. Keep listening to that bullshit. Like I said, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.